Hi, my name is Matt Duchene. I play for the Brant Battalion in the OHL. I'm from Haliburton, Ontario, and my favorite player is Sidney Crosby. I try to be one of the fastest players on the ice. Usually when I'm playing a good game, I keep my feet moving and playing at top speed. So I'd say that's probably my biggest asset as a player, and things seem to go better if I'm moving my feet than when I'm not. I try to be as much like Crosby as I can. He does everything so well, whether it's scoring goals or playmaking or making his other teammates look good. He does everything the best of probably anyone in the league, and he's a guy I try to be like the most. I started playing hockey when I was 4 years old for the Haliburton Huskies in my hometown of Haliburton, and played there for 3 years, then played AAA in Lindsay until I was drafted to the OHL, and I've been playing in Brampton for the last 2 years. When I was younger, I discovered a patch of ice out of my driveway, and I said to my dad, "Hey, can we make a rink?" And he said, "Okay, sure." So we built some boards, and it was really small at the time, and we extended kind of the retaining wall where it was, and got bigger, and I started playing with a lot of the kids in the neighborhood and stuff like that. And we just recently moved, actually, and we kind of recreated what I had before. So we have boards, and we have kind of fishing line mesh up behind for glass, and I made a goalie and shop class a couple years ago out of sheet metal and wood, and he kind of stands in there and takes the brunt of Cody and my shots in the summertime. Well, my dad's been the biggest influence in my life. He's even though he didn't play at a high level, he's real knowledgeable, and he just knows the game real well. And being a goalie, he can give me kind of a goalie's perspective on kind of how to score and stuff like that. So that's really helpful. And my uncle, obviously being in the NHL, he's around the pros every day, and he knows what it takes to play at that level. And he's always given me advice, whether it be about what I'm doing on the ice or how to handle myself off the ice. It's always helpful when it's come from him. Well, I'm a Montreal Canadiens fan, and but I grew up really liking Joe Sakic in the Colorado Avalanche as well. And he was kind of the guy that I liked before Crosby came along. And obviously Sakic's still going strong in the NHL, and I think he's probably the biggest class act in the league, and he's a great ambassador of the game as well. Well, anytime you get to pull on that jersey is a huge honor, and it's a privilege. So those memories I have of both under 18s and playing for Team Ontario in the under 17 challenge last year are three of the best memories I have playing hockey so far, and they're just overall great experiences. You know what? I'm pretty much all hockey. I'm always passing a puck around with a buddy in my basement, or watching it on TV with a friend, or playing even NHL 09 on Xbox or whatever. So I'm pretty one-dimensional that way, but I also enjoy playing the guitar quite a bit too, so I do that in my off time as well. I think the NHL draft is, I guess, the start to building your dream of playing the NHL, and that's been my dream since I put on the skates for the first time. And it's neat to see your name up in the rankings, and I think you just gotta you can't stop working. You got to keep doing what you're doing to make you successful, and if you keep doing that, you'll probably be able to maintain where you're ranked at. If I could be in a movie, I'd be in one of the Star Wars. The most played song on my iPod would be "Ticks" by Brad Paisley. One thing I couldn't live without would be hockey. If I wasn't playing hockey, I think I'd be in a band somewhere, maybe playing some country music or some rock or whatever. I love music, so I like listening to my iPod or reading hockey books. Right now I'm reading the Patrick Waugh biography, so he was a huge hero of mine when I was younger, so it's kind of neat to learn about him.